everyone. So you may or may not have heard already, but apparently Pokemon Sword and Shield are going to have 18 gyms. This isn't a leak or anything. This is from Game Informer. Don't worry, they are a reputable source. They have 2.4 million followers on Twitter, and they're verified. So this is facts. I'm not just basing the fact that it's fact off their follower count. I'm just saying they're reputable. Okay, they're an official website publication. You know what I'm talking about. Cerebi posted about it and everything. I think to actually read Game Informer's, I guess, coverage on it for yourself, I think you have to pay the subscription fee or whatever. I think that's how Game Informer runs. I personally not paid for it or anything. I'm just going to be reading off of Cerebi as you do. So shout out to Cerebi as always. But yeah, 18 gyms. That is like the main, oh my god, what, of this video. There's a lot more. Let's just jump into it, I suppose. So, first things first. Game Informer reveals screenshots of Pokemon and confirm Throw is in the game. Okay, Throw is in the game. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Game Informer. Throw's in the game. I don't know what I would have done if Throw wasn't in the game. They reveal that Autosave is now in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but it can be turned off. So this just reminds me of a tweet that was posted when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee first came out. This guy tweeted, I played Pokemon for the Switch for like 7 hours last night. I booted up with the Switch, and doesn't this game not have autosave? Hello, I'm at the beginning now, dude. And yeah, I'm not saying that is definitely what influenced this to happen. I think autosaving in Pokemon is something that's inevitable, but the fact that you can turn it off, I felt was very obvious as well. I feel like if they added autosave and you couldn't turn it off, that would, the amount of backlash, oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. It just doesn't make sense to, like, Pokemon is traditionally a game that you can soft reset and all this other stuff. So like having autosave, yeah, it makes sense because it's on the Switch, and the Switch is, just because of the nature of the console, autosave makes sense, but you have to have an ability to turn it off, because if you can't turn it off and soft reset for your legendaries, no bueno. But of course you can, so good. Autosave in Sword and Shield, that is good, I suppose. I don't think I'll personally use it. I don't know. I can't really think of any reason for me to use it, because I'm so used to, you know, I guess it's just for newer players that, you know, the newer Pokemon players that I guess don't really care for the, I don't know. It's more, I think it's more of a casual thing. Don't know. Anyways, autosave, awesome. They reveal that HMs are no longer in Pokemon Sword and Shield. This isn't something that particularly surprises me, but I think this is definitely the final nail in the coffin, because there was HMs all the way up to ORAS, and then after that, they cut them in Sun and Moon. But you could argue the reason they were cut in Sun and Moon is because they changed the way gym mechanics worked, and it was island trials and stuff like that. But, you know, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee comes around, you can argue, oh, it's just because it's Let's Go, you know, it's its own kind of thing. It's in its own world. This Sword and Shield not having HMs, I think, is the final nail in the coffin. Like, yeah, they're never coming back. That's the way I think, you know, because there's a few people in the replies to that tweet being like, it was obvious HMs weren't coming back. I mean, yeah, but final nail in the coffin, I think. And suppose good. Nobody was really a fan of them. I'm liking the, I really just, my wish is that you could just use any of your Pokemon to kind of traverse, I guess. You know, if your Pokemon, like, for example, if one of your Pokemon knows the move like Slash or Leaf Blade or anything that could cut down a tree, realistically, you just use that to cut down the tree. You don't need some special technique. That's how I would personally want it, because I want to feel like me and my Pokemon are exploring this world together. So something like that. If my Pokemon's a water type, I should just be able to surf on it. I shouldn't need a move to do so, or a special technique to do so. But then I guess they also do need to limit you, like, oh, you can only get this special technique after getting this gym badge, whatever. Still cool, no HMs. They've also revealed that Exp Share is automatic without the use of an item in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So just like how it has been in the past couple games, I think since X and Y, and it's not specified if you can turn it off at this time. So I don't think there's any confirmation that the Exp Share, it's currently unclear if it's able to be turned off. It would be a bit silly if you couldn't turn it off, because that's literally something we've had before, but Pokemon have removed features in the past. I don't know. I think I saw a Game Informer tweet where they said that the EXP Share is like, let me find it instead of just trying to quote them. Let me see. EXP Share is baked into Sword and Shield. What does that mean? What does that actually mean? Right, okay, so apparently being baked into Sword and Shield means that it is literally just there's no key item. It's literally just in the game. And we're not sure if you can turn it off or not. That's what people are saying. Apparently it's the same as Dragon Quest, Persona, Earthbound. Apparently, you know, Experience Share. I don't know exactly. I've never played those games personally, but apparently it's just baked directly into the game. You can't. It's not a key item. You can't turn it off. Every Pokemon just gets experience. Was Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee like that? I'm pretty sure Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee was like that. That's not so bad. To be honest, I don't think there's any reason to complain. I know people want challenge and stuff, but EXP grinding is so boring. I hope you can turn it off. Pokemon, having the option to do things is your best friend. Allow us to turn off the Experience Share, please. Even if it's just in settings. Whatever. Just keep everybody happy, all right? Okay. Game Informer interview implies that more aspects of Pokemon previously left to breeding, hinted as a personality parameter, will be changeable in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So this is another big one. There are people... I don't know what I'm saying. There are people. Here's another big one. Pokemon Sword and Shield might have the ability to change Pokemon's natures. This is something that I've actually spoke about in previous videos, saying that I would like it if you could change natures. Because, like, breeding, it's not hard to do. It's just time consuming. It's mind numbing. It's boring. Nobody wants to do it. And I think a big part of Game Informer's interview or whatever was like, or just a big part of Pokemon recently. I guess one of the things about Let's Go, the reason Let's Go didn't have breeding or whatever is because Gen 1 didn't have it, and also because the game creators were just like, we don't want people to think Pokemon is all about breeding. We want you to be able to get competitive Pokemon without breeding. You don't have to breed all your Pokemon, guys. We don't want it to be a breeding game. So I think they're definitely trying to swing away from that. I think I read somewhere that apparently they really want you to be able to use some of your favorite Pokemon, and the only way to really do it is to allow, like, because you can already control IVs and EVs and abilities. You can control all that. The only thing we're left to breeding or left to chance was natures, and if we can just manipulate that with a personality parameter, I think that's for the best for accessibility to competitive Pokemon. Because if I get a shiny and its nature sucks, then I can't use it. I want to use my shiny competitively. So like stuff like that turns people off. But if we can control our IVs, we can make it so our IVs are perfect. We can control our EVs. Now all we need to do is control our natures, and then you can make any Pokemon competitively viable. And I think they're going in the right direction. I think Sword and Shield is going to be a very good competitive game, and I'm very excited for it. So this is a big yes from me. I'm absolutely all about this. So I think it's just implied more than anything, hinted as a personality parameter. But I definitely think I can, like, with Sword and Shield being so heavily focused on the competitive aspect of the game, I definitely see this being the case. And lastly, there will be 18 gyms in Pokemon Sword and Shield, spread across a minor league and a major league. So it's kind of sporty, I think. That's awesome. That has got a lot of people excited, and that is what the title of this video is about. Everybody's super excited for this. That is a lot. That's a lot of content. Heart Gold Soul Silver had 16 gyms. Sword and Shield, what's poppin'? 18. Although Joe Merrick did tweet, I don't know if you're going to be able to play in all of these gyms. Like, it says there's 18 gyms, but it doesn't mean you can play in all of them or compete in all of them. Like, there's no specifics. I just want to hold your excitement until we know more information. But the fact that there are 18 gyms, surely if there's going to be 18 gyms, you're going to be able to compete in them, right? Surely. I don't know. I'm really excited for that though. I think that's dope. 18 gyms. That is a gym per type, I'm pretty sure. So that means we will finally get our dark type gym. Although surely one of the dark, if there's gonna be a dark type gym, I really hope that it's a major league gym. Although maybe the fact that there aren't any dark type gyms is because evil team leaders typically use dark type Pokemon or have dark types on their team, and you know, dark type is seen as the evil type. So why would a gym leader want to control evil Pokemon? I don't know. We've had Hapu and stuff, but looking at the replies, wow, apparently they've confirmed in previous interviews that there wouldn't be an Elite Four but a tournament in its place. Right, that's awesome, man. The thing is, Pokemon is a very simple game. Like, evil team, take on gyms, train it, you know, it's very formulaic. But I think the past few games, they have been trying to mix it up. Like, obviously the Islands trials and Z moves and all that stuff, they tried mixing it up there. They did their best. I think it was a good game at first, but then just Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon burnt everybody. Like, that game wasn't different enough for what they should have just sold one game. They shouldn't have sold it as two separate games. Like, I think a lot of people thought it was going to be like a black 2, white 2 type thing. I knew it wouldn't be, but the way that they advertised it, it burnt a lot of people. Anyways, yeah, Sun and Moon are good games. Sun and Moon are good games. And I think Sword and Shield, yeah, I do remember hearing about that now. I've not been super turned on with Sword and Shield information. I've not been super tuned in or whatever. I've been trying to not stay spoiler free, obviously, but I'm trying to, I guess, not have everything memorized for when I play the game, so I can actually be like, yo, that's sick, you know, when I actually first see it for the first time. But a tournament instead of an Elite Four, interesting. It's different. 18 gyms, major, minor league. I imagine the minor league ones will probably just be optional, but you know, that's what you want in an RPG. So yeah, this is good news. Finally, some good news. And to me, this is just confirming my suspicions that Sword and Shield is going to be a very content-heavy game. I feel like there's going to be a lot of after game, and I think that is definitely the reason why. That I definitely think that they kind of shot themselves in the foot by saying, oh, we're focusing on animations. I think they should have just said, listen, we're adding more content to this game, and that's why the Pokemon are being cut. We want to focus on the content rather than having all the Pokemon. And some people may argue that you could still have both, but I've already made peace. I already know. I've already accepted. We're not going to get into the national dex argument here, okay? None of that. But I think saying like, listen, we're putting a lot more content into this game. If they just said that, wouldn't be as big of a deal, maybe. I don't know. 18 gyms. Let's hope they're all playable, and let's hope they're not disappointing. Thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts on all this stuff in the comments down below. As always, my smoke alarm's dying, and I don't know how to fix it because the roof is really high. I have to buy a pair of ladders. Drop a like in the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.